Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have an unboxing from Chanel to share with you guys. And oh boy, I didn't know that I would actually be able to get my hands on this item. This is actually from the 23B collection, which was like a whole collection ago already. The 23K collection has been out for a while already. And it used to be the case that there was so much information on social media about new upcoming releases, but I feel like in, like the recent year at least, there hasn't been that much information. So I haven't been like super up to date knowing what's about to come out. So based on the little information that I saw about 23B, there are some nice things in that collection, but nothing that I thought that I was going to add personally. And then when the first day of launch rolled around, I kept seeing these pictures on social media of this specific finish, this specific color with the specific hardware, and this bag specifically was all over social media. And that was when I was like, oh my gosh, I want it, but can I still get it? I have no idea. I messaged my sales associate and I was like, hey, do you guys have this? And he was like, we got one in for launch, but it basically sold immediately. So I was like, oh, okay, well, keep me in mind, please keep me in mind. And I basically heard nothing for the longest time. And then I think it was like about a week or two before 23K launched, and he had reached out to me to see if I was interested in stopping by for the launch of 23K. And I took that opportunity and I asked him, I was like, hey, is this bag still coming in? It might be a long shot at this point. Sometimes things from Chanel within a collection, it gets launched in waves. So, just because it's not here at the beginning of the collection's launch doesn't mean that it's never going to arrive. But usually the things that are already there for launch day, it doesn't really like trickle into like the very end of that collection's kind of like time in the store. So I was like, is there still a chance? And he was like, oh, it's still on its way. And yeah, I have no reason to not believe him. He's been great at like basically getting me like everything that I've asked for. So I was like, okay, that's good news. I thought I had like completely missed my chance just because I didn't show up on launch day for 23B. And then I think it was like 2 or 3 days before the launch for 23K, he was like, hey, your bag finally came in. I wasn't like at my phone when he texted me, and when I finally looked at my phone, I saw that he had texted me like multiple times in like 10-minute increments. He even called me, and by the time I saw any of that, it was like 40 plus minutes after he initially texted me. And I was like, oh no, don't tell me that like, at this point it's like too late. So I texted him back like right away. I was like, yes, I want it, please ring it up. And maybe I'm like a little bit crazy because I didn't see him text me back. And then I decided to call him just to, like let him know, like, please, I want this. And he was like, yes, I held it for you. I'll process the transaction right now. And you can come pick it up when you come here for launch day of 23K. And I was like, perfect, this is great. So when I was looking at this, when I went in for 23K's launch, I could see there were people that were kind of like looking at me. Maybe they thought that, I hadn't already purchased it. So if I passed on it, they could basically buy it. But yeah, there was no way I was going to turn this bag down, because if you know me, you know that I absolutely love everything in so black hardware. And this specific one is just so special because the leather is not just like your typical lambskin leather. This is actually a pearly lambskin, and it is so gorgeous. So basically it is in black and it does have the black hardware, but because of that pearly finish on the lambskin, this looks more like a charcoal gray. There is like a tiny little bit of shimmer to it. It is such a stunning bag. I do have my So Black mini reissue, which I absolutely love. It's like one of my favorite bags in my collection. So here's the two of them side by side. So I think you can kind of see that the black on the reissue is kind of like a darker, blacker black than the mini rectangular with the pearly black lambskin instead. Did I even say this was a mini rectangular? I think you guys can tell from the shape and size of this bag, but I think I was so excited that I didn't even say that. So yeah, there is a slight difference between the two, and usually I don't really repeat bags that are this similar, but you know, I love So Black, so making an exception. And actually shortly after I got this So Black mini reissue, I actually did try to get a So Black mini rectangular. I think it was like the collection right after that reissue got released. They also released a So Black mini rectangular, and I did get my hands on that. I might have told this story already here on my channel, but basically I got that. It was a remote purchase, and basically when I got it in, I was filming the unboxing, and I never actually uploaded that unboxing to my channel because as I was unboxing it, I noticed like some really huge flaws with it. So there was basically these two kind of like streaks, one at the front and one at the back, where it was almost as if the leather got like bleached. So you know how when you have like a dark color like shirt or something like that and you accidentally get bleach on it, it turns this kind of like burgundy color almost. So that was what I saw on the leather of that So Black mini rectangular. So yeah, I didn't even bother to continue unboxing it. I of course didn't upload that onto my channel because I was already sure that I was going to return it. But I kind of thought at that time, I was like, hey, this is for the best. Like, why do I need two So Black minis from Chanel? And really that was just like your typical like smooth shiny lambskin, so that really looked like so similar to this mini reissue. So I was like, okay, this is for the best. It's like the universe telling me you do not need another So Black bag. So I thought it was for the best, but you know, at the same time, part of me was regretting it. But you know, now that I have this, it's like everything worked out for the best because I do think that, you know, these two are a little bit more different than that other So Black mini rectangular would be with my So Black mini reissue. So I think everything worked out for the best, and this is just so stunning. Also, I did want to mention that this leather it feels more delicate than their typical lambskin. Yeah, it feels delicate, but it also feels really nice. You know, I love lambskin because of how like amazing it feels, and I know it's really delicate, but I can't help but love it. So let me tell you guys the price of this really quickly because it is slightly different now after the price increase. So it used to be the case that like the So Black hardware would make a bag cost, or make a mini cost $400 more. So when I bought this, it was $400 more than like the other mini reissues that got released in that collection. But now a regular leather mini rectangular is $4,900 US, and this one with the So Black hardware is $500 more at $5,400 US. And I think if you get like the classic flaps, those, you know, between the regular ones and the So Black hardware ones, I think the difference in price is greater than $500. So yeah, you do pay a premium for the So Black hardware, but it is just so stunning. I can't get enough of this. Love this bag, can't wait to use it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think of So Black hardware. Do you love it as much as I do? Is it a little bit too edgy for you guys? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing for lots more videos on luxury handbags and jewelry and fashion in general. And I'll leave 2 videos on the screen for you to watch next. So I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.